This episode of Reactions Line is brought to you by themusicnerd.com. Get more information by simply hopping over. Oh, look at this. We're getting things everywhere, which is absolutely crazy. We'll be back here shortly.
Feature code 1 activated.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time for Reactions Line, a little bit later than before. You may see a few things different. We have started a straw poll, and we are actually taking your reactions live tonight from Facebook. If you're on my personal page, that's where your reactions will make a difference over here. So simply click on the things down that corner. I can't point to it because it's a little bit too far away, and you'll see this reflected in real time. As per usual, you can call in on that number right there, 02 8002 1759. Have a slightly new audio system running tonight to run this show. But this has been a very polarizing topic, as per usual, taking back to our roots that we have before. And yes, while I may have been pretending to do this next week, I thought, bugger it, let's actually do it tonight. Sorry, Elle, my apologies. Have I got an Elle joining me? Nope, that's just a cat. It is absolutely pelting down outside right now. And so you can, in fact, interact with me. I'd love to get your votes on the straw poll linked up there below, up there above in the thing. If you're, I have no idea which way this is actually working, but it is, in fact, working. Let me get my ducks in a row to see where we are for tonight. That's right. If you are clicking on things, you'll see it reflected over here in real time on what you think about coriander. Coriander being one of those weird things that people either love or hate. Again, it comes back to a similarity to, oh, I don't know, pineapple on a pizza, in which fact, in case we were talking about the different enzymes and how they react with people's different taste buds. And coriander seems to be the thing that keeps popping up, how people actually like coriander. You may have noticed that this line here says, tastes like soap. Some people have a interesting reaction with their taste buds and coriander and the enzymes and so on and so forth, that it tastes like soap. Very bizarre. You can, in fact, as I said before, call in on 02 8002 1759. You can also jump on the email there, leave us an email at reactionsline@gmail.com. A couple of new things that have happened since the last stream, and because I'm the technology kind of person that I am, I will remove all these cables in such a way that I'll be able to show you some of the new toys. One of the new toys tonight is the Elgato Stream Deck, and it won't focus because reasons, which allows me to quickly switch through all of my sources and make this a lot easier. I can even mute the microphone. But, you know, if I mute it, then you can't hear me, so it's completely redundant. And obviously, we are doing some new things tonight with the like counters, the love counters, the ha-has, the wows, the very sads, and the angries on coriander. I can see that, unfortunately, someone has left me the wrong voicemail. But you know what? Because I have the technology, hopefully, I should be able to show my desktop audio. It's working. And play this one, because once again, I keep getting these weird voicemails, like this one.
Oh, hi, Steph. I don't know if this is your phone. Give me a call when you're free. Okay, bye. Karen, bye.
I don't know who you are, Karen, but you keep calling that wonderful number, that number being 02 8002 1759, and leaving me these voicemails. I don't know. I can't help you. I'm really, really sorry. I'd love to be able to help you find your person you're trying to call, and I'm sure it's just a number wrong. Let's check back in on the straw poll and see what other people have said. So we've said that 2 people have said love, 2 people have said like. We've got some likes, loves, and ha-has down the side there. I'll have to call Karen and tell her she got the wrong number. I would love to be able to call Karen and tell her she's got the wrong number. The unfortunate part is she's calling from an anonymous non-caller ID number. Biara, you can't tag that person. Okay, that's very sad. Like Eleanor's jumped in, as she tends to do, which is awesome. Big supporter. Like any food, if you haven't had much exposure to it as a child, it will taste odd when you do first encounter it. Let's check through all the other places at the moment. I can see that James is reacting. I've got some other people reacting in here right now. And I can see that we've got 5 people online. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. If you want to join and have a chat, you can do that as well. Simply click on pick up the phone, give us a call, 02 8002 1759. Now, untrue to form. I have not tested the system. We are also live on YouTube and Twitch. If you want to head over there, the quality is considerably better than what it is here on Facebook. But, you know, with Facebook, I get to do all these wonderful reactions, which we'll pull back up now. Are we live? Let's making sure. Because you never know what's going to happen. In Facebook, it kind of limits us to 30 frames a second. 60 frames looks amazing. But we're going to give Reactions Line a very quick call right now and see how she sounds. Because it should work. But, you know, who knows? If you've never called the Reactions Line number, it's absolutely hilarious. So let's see that if I go live, if this all works. It's always a good test. I am live. I am live. And I'm live back. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, you can call that number right now. It has been active for a couple of minutes now. 02-8002-1759. You can type your comment down below on any of the places on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or other. And if you do react on my personal page, because I can see a couple of people watching on the Reactions Line page, you can also get your little reaction up here. There is the straw poll running at the moment that's basically asking a few questions if you love, like, dislike, or if you think coriander tastes like soap. Hendo's written in, don't know if he likes it, so maybe a haha was a good option. Thank you so much, and it's great to see you say hi. I can see... Oh, Thomas has just mentioned he'll call in soon. He's just a bit wet. If you missed out on Thomas's chat the other night, we were talking about the current state of NBN. As a random chat, it didn't really necessarily work out as we wanted to, but these things do happen. I can see Steph has joined in. Now, Steph would remember me from doing this many, many years ago before the technology took off. A little show called Beat FM. They used to run live on the interwebs thanks to MP3 streaming. We also did phone calls and all the such. What else we got here? Let's check if there are any other comments here. No other comments at this stage. I'm still really curious to see what people think about coriander. Steph has just jumped in and said, yeah, definitely not a fan of coriander. What a waste of space on the shelf, and don't even think about putting it in my salad. I, interestingly enough, agree. I'm not scratching my neck because I have any weird tick. I'm just itchy. I used to get Vietnamese rolls from a particular place in Hunter Avenue? I can't remember what it's called. This Hunter Arcade where they did these amazing Vietnamese rolls. And I couldn't work out what the flavour was that I wasn't quite used to. Turns out it was coriander. And we can see that some people don't like it. Again, I'm not sure if it's an enzyme. Hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
We got Hendo.
Hendo, welcome to Reactions Line for the first time. Oh, not first time. First time in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Oh, is that someone blowing on the microphone?
Hi. Yeah, sorry, that was me. It's Biara.
Okay, so Hendo got in first. Sorry, Biara. So Hendo, tell me, coriander, like or dislike, and why?
Well, my comment says it all, but like, I feel like I should give second preference because I want to hijack this conversation.
Okay, go on.
Now, I want to, I mean, we're talking about coriander, but I want to just put it out there, the unsung hero of confectionery, and that is the Pascal pineapple lumps.
Oh, I don't mind the Pascal pineapple lumps. In fact, because I have the technology, I hopefully can actually pull up a photo of the Pascal pineapple. Pascal, if I can type. Pineapple. Oh, here they go. Do you know they make a gluten-free version?
No, I didn't. Well, that just makes it more accessible. And I mean, I'm actually... Oh, funny. So I'm actually in Toowoomba for work for this week. So I'm cruising around. I'm sitting in a motel room, and I went, Reactions Line's on.
Excellent.
Here. But I was in Big Dub this afternoon getting some stuff, some supplies, and
as you do.
That while I'm killing the afternoon between finishing work and going to sleep.
Yep.
And I'll walk past the confectionery stuff as you do. They put it right at the checkout, and there's Pascal pineapple lunch on special. In fact,
oh, get out on special,
50% off.
Hendo. I look longingly towards the pineapple lumps behind me now. Yes, go on. They are wonderful. Do you remember like the off-brand ones you'd get at like the health food stores?
No.
Oh, they were even better because they were all natural, but that's another whole story. So you picked up some pineapple lumps.
Yeah, so I picked up some pineapple lumps and took them to the counter with the other stuff I was getting. And the young girl was serving me. And we just started having a chat how pineapple lumps are awesome. Like, they're not Allen's, they're not Starburst. They don't get the fanfare of the other items. But I truly believe that they hold their own. And I think they're worth a little more fame than they actually get.
There you go. Where do you sit on coriander, though? That's the question.
I don't know. I actually... That's what I said. I'm going to hijack this. This is what...
Well, Biara, I know...
Go and look and see... I Google coriander to see what sort of things it goes in because my lovely wife is the one who does the cooking and I'm a bit of a lummox.
Right.
So I believe she uses coriander and whatever she cooks is pretty much amazing. So I'll go with like.
Okay, you'll go with like. And thank you for smashing the like button on the page, and we can see that's all jumped up here. Biara, I think you may have something better to add to this conversation that's not pineapple lumps related.
Hang on, I'll just be listening in while I'm eating some more pineapple lumps.
Yeah, I just need to Google pineapple lumps, actually, because I'm not exactly sure what they are. Maybe you should try some coriander with them.
You know what? It would probably offset it. I think part of the coriander flavour palette is bitterness. So to have... Yeah. Anyway, so what are your thoughts on coriander?
I like coriander. I've been, and I know it's very healthy for you too. Apparently, it can help lower the bad cholesterol and increase the good cholesterol.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
I don't know how much you'd have to have.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of health benefits. So I have been looking it up. I've never heard it being described as soap. One of my best friends has described it like ants or something.
Yeah.
Smells and tastes like ants, but I don't know how many ants she's eating.
I think that's the bitterness of it.
Yeah, but I was looking it up. I was trying to see why, and it's the bitterness, and apparently it's about people who don't like it. You guys out there, you're 1 in 7, so you're the minority.
Oh,
so you know.
We're starting to see that reflected in the votes as well. You know, there's a love, two votes in the straw poll for love, 2 votes for like, and 1 vote for taste like soap. So that's pretty close to the stat.
Nice.
And every now and then I am throwing to this wonderful background of coriander, if you are watching as well.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. So it's actually related to the people that don't like it have some common genes that the people who do like it don't have.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pretty cool. That's about as far as I know.
Okay, so that actually brings up something really interesting from my standpoint as well. Is there's this wonderful website which I'd love to be part of called 23andMe, and it's actually where you spit in a vial. You send off this thing, and they actually give you a whole heap of interesting things about your chromosomes and your particular DNA. Shows like your relations. It'll show your disposition to smoking, your disposition to fatty food. There's a whole heap of stuff. And one of the things, and the reason why I'm actually streaming this tonight, is there is a disposition towards coriander. Which I thought was actually quite fascinating. So that does exist. Sounds like someone's just throwing a whole bunch of pineapple lumps, rather. Hello.
Nom, nom, nom.
I will just quickly throw through some, sorry, BR, I'll just quickly throw through some comments because there's a whole heap of people who've just commented in the last 30 seconds. Thanks, BR, appreciate it. Craig Rabnott, it seems a herb like any other, but to add some controversy, coincidentally, he had coriander on, and it's jumped away, Hawaiian pizza last night. Oh my God, coriander, pineapple. It's reactions line all over again. Thomas Holsworth has just posted off-brand. Did you just post an off-brand pineapple lump? Maybe. We also have Sam Lemon, who has said the most disgusting thing on the planet. So there's one of the 1 in 7. We have... There's Rody popping in saying the grasp of tech is fascinating. Karen Pete, my apologies. Karen Pete, I'll get it right at some point tonight. Love coriander. When a recipe calls for a couple of stems, she adds at least 10, much like garlic. Garlic, I love. Michael Berger, cilantro. Karen back to saying the pineapple lumps are amazing. What genes of non-likers have? Do we all know? I don't know. I just want to do the test. Okay, so apparently Elle and I will be doing the 23andMe test. Pineapple pumps, baby. I think we're very off topic when we think about pineapple pumps because pineapple pumps are considerably different to pineapple lumps. In fact, let me show you. Oh, I love this technology so very much. This, ladies and gentlemen, is pineapple pumps. For those of you who are on the phone at the moment, it is a pineapple high heel with a pineapple as the heel. It's absolutely fascinating with a gorgeous baby pink and deep green. I digress. Back to the reactions at the moment. If you haven't clicked on the straw poll, click up there. Click on your like, love, dislike, or taste like soap. Sam Withers says he absolutely hates that shit. So Coriander, our beautiful thing from before, if I can find my wonderful Coriander photo. Let me put that up behind me again. Oh, Coriander, look at it. He absolutely hates this stuff. I'm not so much of a fan. Have we still got Hendo on the line?
Yo.
Who else we got on the line? Just Hendo? Nope, just Hendo. Apparently just you. So this is the stuff we are talking about.
Friends.
All your pineapple lumpy friends?
Yes. Oh, you can't because of technology.
Oh, I can do this. I can show it on the screen and make everyone jealous who does not have their new bigger pack of the original Pascal pineapple lumps with, what's that? With what? Real fruit juice? They contain real fruit juice. Please, it must be like 2%. Hey, you've got a packet. What does it say on the back?
What does it say on the back? What does it say? Pascal 323 can. No, that's boring. Back in 1935, who would have thought a goofy flavour combination of pineapple and chocolate could work so brilliantly? How true he is. Kiwis did. Damn it.
Oh, damn it. It's like L&P all over again.
Oh, that's just... I'm a little gutted.
Why is that?
Okay. Well, because Kiwis did. And a good job too. That's why our pineapple lumps lolly is a national treasure. And that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't get the fame. It's like satisfaction, 100%, popularity, 10%.
Oh.
It's like sad state of affairs is what it is, Adrian.
It is a very
state of affairs.
It always is, Hendo. It's always a very fad state of affairs.
I have a pineapple lump to console myself.
Did you hear my fad state of affairs? My brain decided to get mixed up because it is 9:20 here in Australia. We've got Olivia Donnelly. Thank you for joining us. There's a if you can see the emoticons, it is a finger like this, 2 pineapples and 2 pumps. So loving the pineapple pumps, and they are just absolutely. I've got to bring them up again. They're just. Did you see the pineapple pumps?
Impressive. I did.
Okay.
A bit of a delay, but
there is always it. Welcome to live television.
Delay. I even thought of like when I saw it, saying I just saw it, but then that'd just cause confusion, and
that would.
It'd just be a.
It would just. It would be
delays and commenting on the delays.
It would be misguided. It would just be misguided, and people would fall for the illusion. You know, everyone would think that this would be a live show. Jeez, wouldn't that be novel? What a shame we tape beforehand. No, of course, you can actually test out if it is a live show or not, and I'm telling you, it is completely live, because you can call that number 02-8002-1759. You think I'd rehearse that after a time or two.
Time machine, you'll go back in time.
You go back in time.
You realise that people are listening. There's, 4 people live, which is actually probably me and you.
No, there's 11 people watching at the moment.
Oh, cool. All right. I must be on that delay, as you were saying. They're basically listening to a standard conversation of you and me.
Pretty much. This is not uncommon for a conversation between you and I. A random topic was taken.
It's a little too focused, though.
It's so focused. Actually,
we would be bouncing over a bit by now.
Well, hang on. We are doing the Let's Do the Time Warp again. That is up behind me right now.
Now we're bouncing.
Yep, there we go. Time warp indeed. Oh, here we go. Oh, whoa, hang on. You are completely derailing this conversation. Thomas Holsworth, the wonderful gentleman who seems to have a grasp on everything, has jumped in with a wonderful article, which I'm now going to copy and paste into... Oh, there's 2 channels. You only see the people who are on the channel that you're in. Okay, there's a couple other things. So, New Zealand... outrages. Australia claims pineapple lump. So apparently Aussies have gone ahead and claimed, well, that wouldn't be a very Australian to claim something as Australian that wasn't Australian.
Everything else good.
Pavlova.
I just said Russell Crowe is good, so I feel really bad right now.
Yep, so here's a thing from the Australian. First it was Pavlova, then Farlap, and then Russell Crowe. Oh, you must have known it. Now it appears Australia's trying to lay claim to the humble pineapple lump. Channel 7 Sunrise program, blah, 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 blah. Click on the link. It's TLDR for this time of night. We can see 3 people have voted.
Stop being stupid and we'll stop claiming things as our own and we'll be proud.
I am staying out of that conversation. That is a reactions line for another time. Australia versus New Zealand.
The opinions of this caller do not necessarily reflect the opinions of this caller, actually.
Biara, the lovely person that she is, has come back with a article from nature.com. Let me post that in there. Soapy taste of coriander linked to genetic variants, which is pretty much what I was saying before just about the 23andMe. If we click over to that now, we can see a child munching on coriander, which makes me feel a little bit ill. Some people love it, but a vocal minority hate it. Isn't that always common, a vocal minority? Soapy flower. Yeah, again.
Oh, now there's a tangent topic right there.
Oh, that can go a whole heap of different ways. Oh, look, there's a mouse kiss. I'm going to try and catch the mouse. Where's it going? Here it is. It's over here. It's over here. Squeak, squeak. If you want to click on the straw poll above, you can, or below, I can't remember which way it is, you can vote on this in real time as we go. We can see we've got 8 likes, 3 loves, 2 ha-has. I don't know if you call it ha-has. 0 wows. No wows. No love for the wows. Very disappointed. A sad and no angries.
3. Wow.
Wow. That was a really big delay from me. I'm sorry.
That'll be an even longer delay on the video for everyone else listening in.
That's true. Clicking back through here, so that's something very interesting to have a look at. Biara, again, has commented, Lamington invented in New Zealand. Oh, no. The beloved. We
go to war. We go to war in the morning.
No, we're Australia and New Zealand. That's the way it works. We're united, surprisingly.
Yes, we will unite them into Australia by taking them over. Fun fact.
That's terrible.
There are more New Zealanders in Australia than there are in Auckland.
Really?
If my memory and random fun fact source is correct.
That's very interesting. I have behind me now the humble Lamington sitting on top of an Australian flag, trying to help claim ownership for the humble Lamington. Chris Lemming has joined in and said that it's disgusting. Oh, whoa, okay. There's a whole heap has happened. Thomas Dang, thank you for joining me the other night. Says coriander is the best. Karen. So Karen, am I going to, please tell me I'm getting it right. It's Karen, right? Hang on, you know Karen. We went to uni together. Have a guess who else we claimed as Australians? Obviously, the Finn brothers.
Who they?
A little band called Crowded House.
No, of course.
Yeah, so of course we're going to claim those. Looking over at YouTube. No one's commenting there, and no one's commenting.
Can we, if we can take some Kiwis and call them ours, can we, choose some Australians and give them to them?
Well, let's see who I'd like to probably give over there. I don't know. Who's someone I really dislike in Australia? I don't think I really dislike anyone in Australia at the moment.
Without getting controversial or political, I don't want to go there.
Controversy's fine. Political, you can leave that at the door.
Gold.
Hey?
Yeah. I thought this was going to be comedy gold, but I'm actually drawing up a complete blank, so I apologise for that.
Oh, well, we've already... controversial. Well, we've already exported Rolf Harris. Yeah, I went there. Oh, I'm going very red, and it's not the white balance that's off. I can tell you that now. They can have Pauline Hanson.
You're going to that special hell.
I'm going. It's a very, very special corner. Chappelle Corby.
Moving on.
Oh,
We're
dear.
talking about herbs again, are we?
Oh, hello. Speaking of the herb master himself, hello. How are you?
Excuse me.
How did you? I have no idea how you got herb master. It felt appropriate at the time.
You know how you say things for comedy, then you go, "Oh, that's
Yeah, and this is live, baby, so I can't go back.
Screwed in a very bad way potentially."
All Chappelle wants to do is come home, have a go on a boogie board,
and a few other things.
So that would be Thomas. Hello, sir. Welcome to the stream. A man surprisingly versed in many more things than I ever expected. What have you got to say about coriander?
I'm currently reading the Crop Survey and Analysis 2016 for coriander in India because I can't find anything for Australia. Prices doubled between 2015 and 2016 due to adverse weather conditions.
Soon it'll be destroying the housing market, for all we know.
Yeah, they couldn't. And what I was just going to say is last year in around October, November, I could not find coriander anywhere in supermarkets. I just could not find it. And that's what I was trying to look back and find out what the go was. It's an annual plant, so it has a life cycle of 1 year. But with the way we grow things these days, it should be available all year round. So yeah, just try.
Thanks to freezer storage.
What's going on there? Recently, I went to a Mexican restaurant for someone's birthday. Obviously, coriander was on the menu, whether you wanted it or not. And there were a few people there who said, could I have something like, what's got no coriander in it? And the server is just looking at them like, it's got coriander in it.
The Coke, the drinks menu.
Can I please get a water? It comes with a sprig of coriander and a sprig of and a quarter of a lemon. Can I get it minus the coriander? No, that's part of the process. Process? It's a service. I don't know why my generic server voice sounds like that, but it does. It's very pompous, I think, is where it comes from, the pompous waiter. So there we go.
Pompous Mexican waiter. There's a perfectly normal English sentence.
Oh, hang on. Well, I just realized we have the internet, and we are on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you, straight from the internet, a pompous Mexican waiter. Thanks to Alamy Stock Photo. How can I move out of the way? Alamy Stock Photo. There you go. That's a very pompous, senor, I come. No, I'm not even going to try and do accents. That's terrible.
Signore.
Hey, senor. Hey!
I'm just thinking Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's exactly. So there we go. So coriander has got a diverse issue in India from the, was a great, hang on, is this like the Great Potato Famine?
It was just due to drought, apparently, from what I'm gathering here, due to severe moisture stress in key growing regions.
Stress.
Let's just sit on that for a second. Moisture stress. Is that like water torture?
I think the opposite, as in it didn't.
It's the opposite.
That's what I'm gathering. Oh, no, it just says under moisture stress, and it's showing a picture of a sickly-looking yellowed coriander plant.
Okay. According to Google and according to Wikipedia, moisture stress occurs when the water in a plant cells is reduced to less than normal levels.
Okay, so it's not enough.
So a drought.
So a drought. But
sort of
moisture stress.
Depriving someone of that most necessary thing.
It's water torture in the reverse.
It is. And this image is courtesy of Robert L. Anderson of the USDA Forest Service. So you can see some moisture stress on what appear to be maple leaves. I could be wrong. I'm always wrong. But there you go. All the wonderful things that happen. You can still comment. You can still like, love, all those things. It's all in there. You can have a look at it. But what a fascinating thing. So looking at the vote so far, and it's probably getting close to the time where I should be wrapping this up, according to all the people who do all the YouTube things. Got 3 votes for love, 3 votes for like, 1 vote for dislike, and 1 vote for taste like soap. I'll tell you what, that's pretty close to the international average that Biara pulled up before. So fascinating. We've talked about stealing things, as we tend to do, from New Zealand. In particular, this wonderful thing, the Pascal pineapple lumps, which Hendo on the phone has been just jumping through.
Meanwhile, they're the only sort of marshmallows in existence too. Pascal.
Yeah.
Like every other brand is just doesn't melt in a fire the same way.
Am I correct in saying that Pascal marshmallows are halal?
Ooh, very good question.
I should just.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to such things.
What do you think of the Pascal swirls? Marshmallow swirls, the ones with the two colours mixed together.
Yeah, nah.
No, not a fair.
They're the same texture and everything as the normal ones, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, and these ones are Berry
I
Delight.
think they're okay. Berry Delight.
I love the fact that
I've had a Pascal pineapple lump, actually, but I've had pineapple things, and that's the image link I posted earlier. I don't know if that worked.
maybe
They're called pineapple things.
Oh, okay.
It's just a really bizarre looking bag. I had to try them the first time I saw them. And yeah, apparently
you need to get amongst the pineapple lumps. As I say, they are the unsung hero of confectionery.
Pineapple things.
Pineapple things are the same.
No, pineapple
thing.
lumps.
It's just off-brand.
Are they?
THINGS, as in things.
And jelly, semi-pineapple flavoured something.
Okay, so just to be clear, the way I've been pulling images up is through Google image search. I search for pineapple things, and of course it shows me everything from clocks to phone cases to everything. The big pineapple in Ballina is up there at number 7. Pineapple jugs, pineapple floating devices.
Pineapple in Ballina?
You don't know the big pineapple?
Big pineapple was in the sunny coast somewhere, wasn't it?
No, this was the kind of medium-sized pineapple. It got called the big pineapple. There's a pillow with...
You know nothing.
Where is it? I'm looking at the wrong screen, but here it is. The big pineapple in Ballina. It looks like... this.
Past it.
There you go.
Okay, I've just posted a link that should work at the pineapple things, and it was just above where you were scrolling, actually, the pineapple things.
Okay, I'm going to see where it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, interesting. Copy, paste, put it in the place, put on the thing. Pineapple things. Oh, yes, I know pineapple things. They're the ones I was talking about that are sold in health food stores.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is completely ironic because they're full of sugar. They're 99% fat-free. Well, kind of. But they're...
Yeah, but fat-free means it has lots of sugar and no actual fat. But when you eat sugar, it turns to carbohydrates, and it's you know what I mean?
That is a Biara conversation. She is a master of
Fat's
all
good,
things.
sugar's bad.
But,
except for pineapple lumps. Pineapple lumps are good.
But they advertise it on the Pascal marshmallows, 99% fat-free. It's absolutely frustrating. Let's see if there's any other comments on here before we wrap this one up. Don't know if Biara's still watching or if she wants to call in and have a little piece on how sugars work.
802-1759.
Hey, that's not a bad number. I really should put the number back up on the screen because I haven't done that for a while. That number is 02-8002-1759, which Hendo just did for me, which is wonderful. I actually do have some more...
I'm amazed that I remembered it.
That is, well, you may have been reading off the thing. You saw the little stream deck before, right?
Yeah, I'm intrigued about that.
So this is what I'm doing all the switching with. And I don't know if you can see, but I've got little images of all the things that I want to show, so I know exactly what scene I'm going to. My favourite part is that I've also programmed it to do a whole heap of things, like one button to turn the lighting on and off. Oh, now I've gone black because I've turned the lighting off. And if I turn the lighting back on, you'll see that it'll adjust and do all this thing. Actually opens a command prompt, logs into something via Telnet, and then turns the lights. It's a long story, but it has made this very easy.
Is that DMX, or is that what's that controlling at that point?
A managed power distribution unit, as you see in computer places. So you can basically log onto a web interface or Telnet into it and say, "Hey, turn this outlet off." Ding. It's just hilarious.
Hi, Adrian.
Hello, Biara.
I've called about the sugar.
Oh, you've called about the sugar. Excellent.
I think I'm on delay. I'm sorry, I'm hearing everything late.
Late.
Are we playing that wonderful thing where we turn the radio up and we tell the people to turn the radio down at home because when you call in, there is a delay?
Turn the radio up. That was really well timed. That was great.
Beautiful. Now, okay, sugar.
Okay. Yeah. There's not much sugar in lollies. I do find that very amusing, and it's 99% fat free. So it must be healthy, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Marketing.
I'm eating no fat right now.
So hang on.
That's why I'm getting healthier.
Nice.
the wonderful nutritional brain that you have, Biara, I've got to ask the question: what's worse for you, sugar or fat?
Oh, there's a lot of.
Or is that another reaction show?
Yeah, that would be a great reaction.
Okay.
There's a lot of research there coming out.
Come over and guest on that. That would be awesome. But
I'd love to.
but where were we? Sugars? Yes, sugars get turned into carb.
So, yeah, sugars are carbs. They're a type of carb. It will be turned into fat only if it's not used. So your body metabolizes the carbohydrates and breaks it down into sugars. And then it's stored in your body as glycogen, either in the muscle or the liver. And then once those storage areas are full, then it's turned into fat. So it won't necessarily be turned into fat if you have enough room for it and if you use enough energy. Does that make sense?
It does. So as long as you're burning it off, then it won't get turned into fat.
Yeah, technically. That still doesn't make it okay because it does increase your blood sugar, which technically, simply it sort of burns your nerves. It exhausts your pancreas, eventually leading to diabetes if you live off sugar.
There you go.
Like pineapple lumps.
Yeah, probably. Just add.
What a way to go, though. Seriously.
Add some almonds.
So hang on, adding. No, hang on. We just missed a piece of gold there. Adding almonds. Sorry, Biara.
If you add some protein or fat with your sugar, it decreases the effect of the blood sugar. So it'll slow it down a bit, slow metabolism down, so you won't have such high blood sugar.
Oh, interesting.
So sugar-coated almonds it is.
They're the best.
I am throwing up random medical imagery behind me related to
Yeah, I saw
how.
that. It was good. It was good.
How that
It
goes.
looks like we've really planned this well, hey?
I did. This is why I was so happy about getting the Stream Deck, because I can just forget about the streaming side of things and just like focus on speed Googling. That's a skill, speed Googling.
Google. Is that in the dictionary?
What's that, speed Googling? That I will cut. Hang on.
What do you speed Google it?
So hang on. I will first. I would just hold on. I'm not that Speedy Gonzalez. Now, sugar-coated almonds. Are you talking about the slowpoke? Oh God! Now we're talking about.
Because that was his cousin. His cousin, wasn't it? It was Speedy Gonzalez and his cousin Slowpoke.
I thought you were talking about. Well, this is for starters. Hang on.
No, I'm tangenting.
Yes.
Come on.
Keep up. Okay, so Slowpoke, for starters, was a Pokemon. Do you remember Slowpoke the Pokemon? Am I the only one here?
That's like modern history, not Asian history, like Warner Brothers.
Yeah, but
His tail is delicious.
his tail was delicious. Now, I will say, I've pulled up two images. One of Slowpoke, which is a PNG, and we also have sugar-coated almonds. I'm noticing that there is a distinct similarity in the colours between the sugar-coated almonds, often seen at weddings, and Slowpoke. Controversy? Possibly.
So what are you suggesting? What's the controversy here? That sugar-coated
I'm not. Did I say that there was a controversy? I just simply said there may be a controversy. Now, speed Googling. No.
So there's two things: definition, speed Googling, and Slowpoke from Warner Brothers.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the tangenting that's going. Elle, my darling wife, has said that it's not speed Googling, it's spoogling. Because
Google that. I'm sure you'll get something terrible.
challenge accepted.
Spoogling.
To spoogle. Oh shit, Urban Dictionary. No, I don't want spooling. That's when you printed. Come on. Spoogle. Hang on. Oh no!
You said you were good at speed Googling.
I am not going to put that on the screen. Do not Google that.
I didn't even speed Google it. I could just tell. Oh no, spoogling. This one's okay. Let me just double check. Okay, this one's okay. This one is spoogling, using Google as a spell check. More specifically, did you mean suggestions, features, spell words, or names? Now, this is kind of like, I don't know if your parents do it, but my parents definitely use Google to look up things like, Facebook, Gmail, all the websites that they use as services they type into Google to find.
I just looked up Spoogle.
But no, there's other ones. A spoogling, a young person under the age of 10. I babysit for the most awful spoogling in town. Or short person.
What?
Yep. That one's PG. I'm being relatively PG, surprisingly. Let's see if there's any other comments in there. Are you just copying and pasting the images that I'm looking up?
I'm not actually watching the stream. If you've been pulling them up, then
I was pulling them up independently. I've just clicked over and I've seen those two exact images that I actually had up.
the color palette comparison.
Well, I think, look, we have talked enough. Biara, let's have you over for a health food chat.
Coriander's great. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Is that Hendo saying coriander's great?
Yeah, I'll just bring us back, because everyone keeps tangenting, and I thought I'd just try and keep us on track.
Well,
I'd like to know how the coriander goes with the pineapple lumps, though.
Well, who said they had coriander and ham on their ham pineapple pizza? There was someone there. Hold on.
That sounds amazing.
Oregano's good.
Oregano.
Yeah, whichever way you want to say. Mexicans, south of the border Mexicans.
We're not that south of the border. We're not in Victoria.
You're a long way from Queensland.
Oh, it was Craig Rabnott, of all people, who said he had coriander on a Hawaiian pizza. So absolutely fascinating.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
Well, I think we have absolutely smashed. Oh, there's more people joining. Look, we better wrap this up because otherwise I am not going to be up to get to work early in the morning as I try to do most mornings.
Your wifey will be unhappy.
Yes. Actually, on a side note, I did have a tangent at work today saying that I am good at things that most people aren't good at, but I'm not good at things that most people are good at. So getting up in the morning, not very good at. Typically getting to places on time without a calendar reminder, not very good at. Tying my shoelaces.
Getting to places on time with a calendar reminder.
I know. Actually, I'm very good at that now. You wouldn't know who I am. It's a very big difference to the Adrian that you once knew. Tying my shoelaces.
Driving 150 metres, having you in my rearview mirror, and in 150 metres you were gone, and I could not contact you for 4 hours.
I have no idea which day you're talking about, but that's hilarious.
All the way to a land.
Oh, that's even more hilarious. I must have forgotten something at home, and then gone home and decided to have a nap.
And something like that. And on your phone and ignored all communication.
That does not happen anymore. People do get a call back. I am absolutely in tears at the moment from laughing too hard. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. Hendo, Biara, Thomas, thank you so much for calling in.
Cheers, bro.
I am going to end the call right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a hilarious night.
Feature code.
It's been an absolutely hilarious night having you all on the phone. Those of you who are still on the phone can still talk because of the magic that is the phone system that is here. The final count for tonight's coriander, like or dislike. Love for 4 votes, like for 3 votes, dislike for 1 vote, and taste like soap for 1 vote. Very much similar to what Biara was saying, 1 in 7 people do not like coriander, and it's due to a disposition in one's genes. I'd like to thank all the people who liked, loved, ha-ha'd, no wows, it's a bit sad, and 1 sad, because that is a bit sad, tonight. We will be back doing this again very, very soon, trying out some of the new technology that we have here. If you haven't gone over to YouTube, can I please ask you to go over to YouTube? At the moment, my channel has a random string of numbers. If you want to go there, UCR9AEO2G94RJKQCIV71DNUG is the channel name, and I'd really love it to be Reactions Line. I think that would be much nicer, but I do need to have about 100 people over there to click on that. So if you do, click on the link in the description of this stream, and please just subscribe. You don't have to click the bell or be notified. It is actually much nicer to click over there and watch the stream over there because we are in 60 frames per second over there, whereas on Facebook, it appears that we are limited to 30 frames a second. It's a bit jerky and it's not as smooth. It has been an absolute ball to be on this show tonight, and I'm sure we'll be doing it again very soon. If you have some topic suggestions, throw them on the page. This one actually came up from Lauren Davies of Eleanor's fame. No, she's not of Eleanor's fame. She's of her own fame. She's over in South Africa and threw that one on there, and I really appreciate you throwing it in, and hopefully this stream was enjoyable for you as entertainment. We are trying to be entertaining here, and we are trying to have a bit of fun on Reaction Line. Thank you those who called in. Thank you for those who commented. And let me make sure there's no more comments. It's been a great show. We'll chat to you soon. Thanks so much for joining into Reactions Line. See you next week. Ciao for now. Bye. That is not the right exit button. This is. See ya. Hang on, I still haven't finished yet. When you see this come up, it says youtube.com/reactionsline. That is not the thing. Please click on the link so I can have that. I'd really like to have that. All right, see yous. Bye.